From WFRV TV, Local 5, serving Northeast Wisconsin, including Green Bay, Fox Cities, and the Lakeshore. This is Newsmaker Sunday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us for Newsmaker Sunday. I'm Tom Zalaski. Preparations are underway for the 74th annual Appleton Flag Day Parade, June the 14th. And joining me this morning, two men who know the Appleton parade scene more than anyone else. They are Corey Otis and Eric Stadler, members of the Appleton Parade Committee. Good to have you guys back. It's our yearly tete-a-tete, our yearly meeting. Before we get into the nuts and bolts of the parade, let me get into the nuts and bolts of both of you, because you guys are the parade. And Corey, for you, this is not just a parade. This is family.
Yeah, it's family tradition. I thought you were going to say we were a couple of nuts, but you wouldn't be wrong. And Eric has a family tradition here, too. Our dads both were on the committee, and my grandfather was on the committee. So it's basically been passed down to me. My dad always says it's my inheritance. Which I can't cash in. It's a lot of work, but it's really worth it. My sister is also on the committee, Megan Warner, so It's really a labor of love.
You took it over from your dad. How long ago has it been now?
2019.
19 already?
Yeah, 2019, so this will be 6-7 years, yeah.
All right. Eric, how did you get involved in this? Where did this all start for you?
Well, my father being on the committee, he used to be in charge of a lot of the military units and things in the parade, and then when he decided to get off the committee, I took that job over for him and became Corey's right arm with the planning of Memorial Day Parade in Appleton, the Memorial Day ceremony, our moment of remembrance ceremony, but also the Flag Day Parade and the downtown Appleton Christmas Parade too. Yeah,
Appleton Flag Day Parade. We brag about this every year. Oldest Flag Day Parade in the nation. How did this thing start?
So the Elks actually started in Appleton, and right after Flag Day was designated as an official national holiday in 1950, so 1951, I believe, was the first Appleton Flag Day Parade. It quickly grew to the point where they needed some help, so they looked to the city, and the city took it over probably about 10 years in or so. So we've been as big as 140 units, and usually we're right around 100, which is where we stand for this year.
Yeah, what is it that you like to have, around 100?
About 100 is good. Yeah, we feel pretty comfortable. We've been working with Channel 5 for over 30 years, and you guys graciously broadcast that parade. So Dave Malm, who recently retired, one year we were about 115, and he was like, I don't know, I think we're pushing it a little bit. So 100 to 115 is our comfort zone.
Of all places, Appleton, Wisconsin, how did we get this parade? How did it start? Why did it start?
The Elks were looking to recognize this new national holiday. It was a period in U.S. history when patriotism was kind of on the upswing, so they wanted to be at the center of it. It's really curious too, or it's really interesting as far as Appleton goes, that we have the Memorial Day Parade and then we have the Flag Day Parade, and sometimes they're less than 2 weeks apart, depending on how the calendar falls. So I think it's really a great reflection of the love for country, and more importantly, in my mind, the love for community that we have here in the Fox Valley. I think we really come out to shine.
And this year, unusual, June 14th. It is Flag Day.
That's right.
It falls on it for once in a blue moon. Theme of this year's parade. What are we doing this year?
Go ahead. The theme of the parade?
Honor.
Go ahead.
Honor, courage, commitment.
That's it. There we go.
All right. Which is the motto for the United States Navy, and it's also the motto for the U.S. Marines. So we figured, since they share a motto, let's let them share the spotlight for Flag Day, so we're going to honor both branches.
And for those who may not know, what is the route of the parade? Does it ever change, or are we always doing the same route?
It's been the same for as long as I can remember, I think probably since the inception of it. But starting at the corner of Wisconsin Avenue and Oneida Street, heading west on Wisconsin Avenue, to State Street, and then south on State Street to College Avenue, and straight down College Avenue east to Drew Street, right by the Lawrence University campus.
Okay. We always start the parade 2 o'clock in the afternoon. How many people are we expecting this year?
Usually about 50,000 is what we anticipate. And then probably double that for when it comes to television viewers too, with the multiple broadcasts. So yeah.
The sidewalks are packed, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Sidewalks are packed, and then Eric mentioned State Street. There are a lot of residential homes, and they have parties every Flag Day, whether no matter what. It's always on the second Saturday in June, by the way. So this year it happens to be June 14th, which is Flag Day. But we'll see family reunions. We'll see, a 5-year-old, and all of a sudden 20 years later, there's a 25-year-old. A lot of familiar faces along the route.
We have much more to come with the Appleton Flag Day Parade right after this, so please stay with us. Back now with Corey Otis and Eric Stadler, members of the Appleton Parade Committee, talking Flag Day Parade. The parade marshal for this annual parade, and we can't tell people enough about this. It's the Flag Day Parade, but the parade marshal is not a person, is it?
No, the parade marshal for the Flag Day Parade is always the United States flag, and it is featured prominently right at the beginning of our event, and that really kind of speaks to the purpose of our parade. We want to make sure that it's focused on the flag and everything it stands for, not an individual, not a point of view, not a commercial endeavor or anything like that. Everything's got to be focused on the flag. So we have had some units that showed up without anything about the flag on there, and then they were not invited back, because we want to make sure that that is the focus of every single unit in our parade. So
flag is the parade marshal, but a person is the honorary parade marshal.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, we have
the escort.
The escort to the flag, that's right. Yeah, so we always try to find somebody that we feel is deserving of escorting the parade marshal, the flag, if you will. And that flag is always in the back of a Jeep that we have that's donated by Colosso Jeep out of Appleton. And this year we chose Bob Lace to ride with the flag. Bob is a retired Marine, very, very proud retired Marine, and was recently, I think, if I'm not mistaken, one of your
hometown heroes.
Hometown heroes.
Right.
Very proud man, and he is going to be serving as our escort to the parade marshal of the flag this year. Bob, for many years, has been a staple along the parade route with his American flag and his Marine flag, and saluting all the units as they go by. He's also at the Memorial Day Parade each year, and so being that we're honoring and highlighting the United States Marine Corps and the United States Navy, we thought it was appropriate to also highlight Bob.
I'll be interested to see him on that day, because as you say, we featured him in our Hometown Hero segment.
Yeah.
And we were saying that of all the accomplishments, his military accomplishments, there was one that is going to be the highlight of his career. And we asked him about being the escort on the Flag Day Parade.
Yeah.
And he teared up.
Oh, that's special.
Yep.
Well, we picked the right guy then.
Yeah.
You could tell this was going to be a real special moment for him. How do we break down our units this year, for however many we have, 100, 110, whatever? How do we break down bands?
Wow.
And
we've got a couple to really highlight. We're very honored to have coming the Marine Forces band from the Marine Corps from New Orleans will be coming to be in the parade. So from the United States Marine Corps, Marine Forces Reserve Band is their official title. So very honored to have them. They're actually in Winona, Minnesota that weekend of our parade, but they said we really want to come to Appleton, so they're going to break away from that event that they're at in Winona, come and march our parade, and then go back to Winona. So that's wonderful. So we were very honored to have a Marine band again. We've been honored to have Marines in the past. So, but also this year we have the Navy band Great Lakes coming from Great Lakes, Illinois, representing the United States Navy. So that's wonderful. Yeah. The 1st Brigade Band is a Civil War era band that's out of Watertown, Wisconsin. That'll be back again this year. So we've got, and then we have all of our wonderful high school bands. We've got a Lutheran high school band from Lake Mills. The Americanos alumni drum corps will be in the parade. So we've got some good music units.
And parade runs, what are we thinking about? How long?
About an hour and a half, huh?
Yeah, about an hour and a half.
Somewhere in there. This has got to be a wonderful thing for your downtown businesses, where people you get 50,000 people coming downtown.
Yeah, not only College Avenue, but also Wisconsin Avenue. We talked about State Street, that's mostly residential, but it's a great time for people to walk up and down and visit those shops. College Avenue will host the first farmers market of the season that day, or actually I think
second.
It's the second one. Okay. Yeah, I take that back. But a great time to come down and visit the vendors, maybe get a bite to eat downtown, and then stick around for the parade.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great day because really the parade is just, as you say, an hour and a half. But you do have a beautiful summer day to kill in downtown Appleton with lots of things to do.
That's
so
for sure.
Good for folks to take advantage of that. We have much more to come on the Appleton Flag Day Parade right after this, so stay right there. Back now with Corey Otis and Eric Stadler, the Appleton Parade Committee, two of the main members of the committee, talking about the July 14th Appleton Flag Day Parade. This is not just the parade. You've got some pre- and post-parade entertainment this year.
Yeah, it's more than a parade. It's kind of a day-long celebration. As Corey mentioned before, we have the farm market in downtown Appleton in the morning from 8:30 to 12:30, but also about 11:30 or noon, right around there, we're going to have the Marine Forces Reserve Band from the United States Marine Corps performing in Houdini Plaza in downtown Appleton. And then right after them will be the 1st Brigade Band, that Civil War era band that we mentioned before too. So 2 really good performances.
Your committee, how many members?
About a dozen.
About a dozen. Mm-hmm. And does each person have a delegated responsibility, or do you all kind of share everything?
Some of us have delegated responsibilities, and then sometimes it just comes to something that's got to get done, and just say, hey, we need somebody to take care of this, and everybody's just really willing to step up. Because Eric and I are, I'm a 3rd generation, Eric's a 2nd generation, but we're not the only ones. It seems like everybody's got some type of, genealogy connection to the committee, to the event, to the city. So everybody's willing to step up.
And everybody volunteers. Nobody's getting paid for this.
Oh, not
Nobody's
at all.
getting paid.
No. Do you work closely with? I guess you have to work closely with the city, with police and city hall.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't do this without the city. Obviously, we're a city-sponsored event, but Appleton Police Department is just so invaluable to executing the event, making sure that everybody's safe and sound, and then even just the planning of it. We actually have a couple of other big events in the area that day, and Sergeant John Ostermeyer has just been incredible as far as figuring out some solutions to problems that like traffic flow and parking and stuff like that, which sounds kind of mundane, but really it's causes a lot of sleepless nights in February and March when we start getting this thing going.
It's what parade goers don't think about.
Yeah.
This behind the scenes stuff. I already know the answer to this question. When do you start planning for this parade?
We officially start planning in January. I think we have some preliminary discussions. Eric, Megan Warner, my sister, and I will start talking about what we need to do before we bring the committee in. And then it's pretty much once a month that we bring the full committee in, and then everybody's kind of got homework in between. And we actually have a meeting coming up here as we prepare for the Flag Day Parade, just to make sure that we've got all of our I's dotted and T's crossed.
Yeah, you've both got full-time jobs. This is a year-round commitment for both of you. What's the attraction? Why do you do this? There's got to be more than just the excitement of a parade.
Oh, I think the biggest reward is seeing the community come together for all the same reason, unity, honoring of the flag that stands for so much. And how can any of us debate that? No matter what we believe in. So that's the biggest reward for sure, is marching down that street. And I marched with the Scarlet Guard, American Legion Color Guard, and there's nothing, I'm not a veteran, but I have the honor to march with them, and to be able to do that with people, men and women that have served in our military, and see the thousands of people along the parade route, and knowing that I had some small part in that it's very rewarding. Yeah, seeing that community come together is the biggest reward, I think.
And every year as I narrate that parade, I get that wave from you.
Yeah.
as you go by. What are you two guys going to be, you're going to be in the parade, but when you're not in the parade, what are you guys doing on the day of the parade?
It's a long day.
Yeah.
It usually starts with a couple of interviews, actually, and then we get together for a breakfast, the whole committee, and we kind of go through the game plan. Then we go to the staging area, and we're pounding stakes and putting up signs and kind of telling parade jokes, things that we haven't talked about for 364 days, and get about an hour break before we come back and get everybody lined up. And the parade, it always goes so much faster than I could ever imagine, and pretty soon we're walking through at the end. Eric is waiting there because he's already gone through with the Scarlet Guard, and usually he's got a tear in his eye and I got a tear in mine too, because it really is special. You walk through and you just see how much joy you bring to the community, and knowing that you had a tiny part of that is really all the reward that you need.
It is. People love it. We are back to wrap up right after this, so please stay with us. Back now with Corey Otis and Eric Stadler talking the Appleton Flag Day Parade. You've got another exciting little feature that's going to happen with the Badgers.
So the Badger Band has been part of our event for the last 4 or 5 years, thanks to the Schwanke family in Appleton. And it features members of the University of Wisconsin Marching Band. They come through, and it's really an energetic performance. The energy that these kids have, it really just blows me away because they got the legs moving and the little dances and stuff. And then after the parade ends, they double back to Houdini Plaza and they do the 5th quarter for anybody who wants to show up. So as a Wisconsin alum, I love it, and it's really cool. Like, that crowd has grown over the last few years too. So about 4:30 or so, if you want to get down to Houdini Plaza, you can see the Badger Band do the 5th quarter.
Wow. Now, we go rain or shine, unless something really horrendous.
We don't say the R word.
Okay.
Liquid
It's a 4-letter
sunshine.
word.
Liquid
4-letter
sunshine.
word.
We do go, though. That's right.
You do?
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there were going to be dangerous weather or something like that where people, their safety was in question, then obviously we would have to change our plans. But knock on wood, if there's any wood around here, we haven't had to do that. We have gotten a little wet a few times, but yeah, we march forward.
Refresh me. What did we do during COVID?
Well, we took a year off.
We took a year off there. That was the only time that I can ever remember, though.
We took a year off, and we came back in 2021, and it really was a crazy time. I mean, there were times where we were still talking about alternate events to the parade. In fact, at one point we were talking about a reverse parade where the units were stationary and people drove by, and we were pretty close to trying it before the COVID cloud lifted, so to speak, and we were able to put on our event. And I think that one was one of the most emotional for me personally, just because we saw, you really don't know what you have until you almost lose it, or you do. And that year that we took off from the parade, it was really emotional and painful for those of us who put our blood, sweat, and tears into this event, and for the city too. So when we came back with the Christmas parade too, I mean, Appleton and the Fox Cities came back. So it was really an awesome return.
The question everybody asks every year is your chair and blanket policy.
Oh, there isn't one necessarily for the Flag Day Parade.
There's not for Flag Day.
No, just Christmas, yeah. So Flag Day Parade, you can put that out, and put your blankets out, your chairs out as early as you'd like. I mean, it's at your own discretion. You have to remember that you're in charge of whether or not they get stolen or not, or they blow into the street. So we ask people to be cautious about it. But we definitely encourage people to come down, though, and stake their ground and get ready for the big day. I mean, fill that downtown, and Wisconsin Avenue, State Street as well. But those downtown businesses, they're local owners. They need our business and they need our support. And get down there and take the day in, patronize them, and enjoy the parade.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to stay with your chair. Stay with your blanket once you put it out.
We do have the farmers market on College Avenue that morning, so there aren't going to be a lot of spaces. Maybe more on the western end, But you can set up. You can set up now if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's always quite the sight, though, when you drive down that street a couple hours before showtime, and just lines of these empty chairs of people all set to go. I asked how early, but you said people can line up now if they want to.
Yeah, there's no ordinance for the Flag Day Parade, only Christmas, like Eric said. So we just ask people to, use common sense and just think about, people's property and people's businesses, and, but I think once the sun comes up, that's probably fair game to set up.
Yeah. At what point does the police department clear the street and the surrounding streets?
At noon, the staging area will close up, and there won't be any traffic on Wisconsin Avenue, at least at the front part of the parade. And I think it's about 1:15 that the route will close down. We have a pre-parade, so we have WHVY and Pierce Manufacturing going through, handing out free flags to the spectators. So we give them a little bit of a head start, and then we kick off right at 2 p.m. at Wisconsin and Oneida.
Favorite part of the parade for either of you? And I don't know if you have a favorite part because you're in it.
I think my favorite part is the national anthem kicking it off. Typically we try to have either the city band or one of our featured military bands played the national anthem right at the beginning of the parade route at 1:59, and so the Marine Forces Reserve Band will do that for us this year. I think that's where I get really overwhelmed and with emotion of the anticipation. You're here to all is put together, and here's our anthem to kick it all off, and seeing that flag snap is very rewarding. Yeah.
I have the best spot on the avenue, or on the route, I should say, because I'm the starter. So I get to wave everybody through at the beginning, so I get a great view of every unit. And I'm working the whole time.
You are, yeah.
So as soon as the last unit comes by, and then the whole committee comes up for that last walk through, and they've been, over by Herb Park and helping people get to where they need to go. But we all kind of come together and we shake hands. We go through the route. We come to the reviewing stand at the end. Well, we pass by you and Michelle and we wave. That's a highlight too. We come to the end and see our families, our spouses, because they've really put up with a lot, with being very patient and understanding over the previous 6 months. So it kind of all comes to a head right there. And like I said, sometimes you get a little emotional.
Yeah, I always marvel at, still to this day, when the Vietnam veterans come down there.
Oh, yes.
Everybody gets out of those chairs and they're on their feet and they're clapping.
And even those few World War II and Korean vets that we still have, still are so honored to have with us. Absolutely. Yeah. We can't forget about even those younger veterans. They really need us. They need to be reminded of what they've done. It mattered. And so that's partially their day too.
All right, Eric, Corey, thanks so much. See you on the 14th.
Looking forward to it.
And if you have a newsmaker that you'd like to get on this program, let us know about it. Send us an email to tips@wearegreenbay.com or message us on Facebook. And be sure to join us once again Sunday morning at 7:30. Until then, have a great day.